Every time there's a new DLC, I like to limp biscuit for references, whether on boxes on the new property or monitors, boards, new wheels, whatever it is from real life that it's being referenced in Los Santos. I like to try to make that connection. Now, I'm not the best Easter egg detective, but I got a few theories that I would like to share with you guys and girls today. So hello everyone, thanks for joining me on another video. Let's rock. So when you're set at your PC at the garment factory, if you look at the hacking code, it has references to a Gibson file, and the line "hack the planet," it's one of the lines of code. This is a reference to a movie called Hackers, released back in 1995, where a group of teen hackers gets caught in this cyber battle against a corporate criminal which wants to take the world or something. Now, without spoiling it too much, just in case you haven't seen it, hacking the Gibson file was a major plot point, and one of their rebellion shouts was, "Hack the planet!
Hack the planet! Hack the planet!"
I think this was great. This was super influential in getting young Bish into computers and Unix and programming and coding and whatnot. And if you get a chance, I would say go and check out the movie. Remember, it's a 1995 movie, but I think it's still one of my favorites. Absolutely love it. It's definitely a Christmas movie for me. So the second reference. For every new DLC, you get a couple of operators to assist you with tasks. So the main role for them is to provide cues to guide you through the new missions. And Pavel, it's by far one of everyone's top favorite operators. And we're glad to see him on land. But the choice seems a little bit weird at first, because why take him out from the submarine and just bring him back to land? Until you get a little bit more insight with Jodie's relation and what she's actually doing. Now, I believe the whole thing is a reference to Edward Snowden, which is a former NSA contractor who exposed government surveillance programs and leaked classified documents. This is back in 2013. Now, his actions were sparking global debates on privacy, security, government overreach, just too much surveillance. And he now lives in Russia, facing charges in the US for his disclosures. So I believe that Jodie's relationship with Pavel, especially with all the hacking involved and then just teaming up with a Russian operator, is the reason why this exists. That's me connecting those points. Let me know in the comment section below if you made that connection as well. So moving on into the car references, another iconic movie car was added on this DLC. But sadly, the PC Master Race only has access to Judy's Firebolt ASP during the finales. Now, this pickup resembles the Ford 150 SVT, making the connection to Brian O'Connor, as he drives a very similar van on the Fast and the Furious movie. It's like one of his first cars, second car, if I'm not mistaken. So the OG movies were very iconic. I love them. Forever on my Christmas list as well. So give them a go if you haven't done so. And Paul sadly passed away 11 years ago, around this time of the year, actually. So all these other cars are referenced in-game, and I believe this one is also an homage to Paul. So hopefully I'll be able to add the van to my Fast and the Furious collection at some stage. I think it's a cool one. And the fourth one, the Jester. So the last reference we're going to look at is the Jester Widebody. Now everyone is calling out how much of a scam this car is, and I had to test it myself. It wasn't until I paired it against an airport cart that I realized how bad it actually is. So we're looking at the stock versions of both Jester and the car racing at an airport strip. I'm going to put both images like side by side that race side by side. So going from green to green. You can see that the Jester launch ain't that furious, but it's certainly much faster than the airport cart. They go neck to neck for just a little while, just a slightly bit. But then the Jester pulls away, and he finished with a reasonable time. But if you look at the airport cart now, just look at the airport cart go. Because it's going and going and going. And if you wait for it, just wait for it.